I open this broadcast with a heavy heart. Charlie Kirk has been pronounced dead after being shot at a Utah Valley University rally for Turning Point USA. In my earlier broadcast, I went over the emergency news of the shooting. We have more details now about the shooter, the event, and different sides' reaction to this entire thing. So again, it brings me no joy to share that Charlie Kirk, an incredible human being who did so much in his 31 years of life, now leaves his wife and 2 children behind, and has tragically passed away. President Trump said, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." This is just so tragic. And now the manhunt for his killer begins. In my earlier broadcast, I showed you a white-haired gentleman that they had arrested and they were dragging away. He was yelling, "Just shoot me, just shoot me." Everyone assumed it was him. I didn't know, because I just kept thinking to myself, if he was right there at the top of the crowd, he would have either taken his own life or known that he was going to be arrested. Now they believe that they have found a shooter that was up on the roof, and they're even worried there may have been 2 shooters. This was definitely a coordinated hit job to remove Turning Point USA CEO Charlie Kirk. Violence is not the way. Violent, horrible rhetoric is not the way. And sadly, we lost one of the good guys today. So now the FBI are fully on the scene. They are combing through video footage, cell phone footage, cameras on campus. They are trying to figure out who is the killer, who is the assassin. This was obviously somebody with a lot of experience with shooting from long distances. Sadly, this is gruesome, but the bullet went right to the left of his trachea and right through where the carotid artery and jugular vein are. He was rushed off by heroes and taken to the hospital, where they thought they had stabilized him, but unfortunately he had passed. So what do we know? We know that 1 or 2 assassins plotted the killing of Charlie Kirk. We don't know who they are. I'll show you what we do have so far. This is a horrible, tragic event. I see your comments. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. Please feel free to comment. I will read those throughout the broadcast, but I just wanted you guys to know. So just moments before the tragic shooting, I just want to show you who Charlie Kirk is, because such an incredible human being. So right before, I'm talking minutes before, he's handing out hats, and somebody calls for him to come over, and he walks out of his way to get a hat to a man with special needs. There you go. So just an incredible human being, was trying to do good, give courage to the youth, the coming generation. All right, now here's what we know. Let me show you this. This is somebody from far away. Here's the shots. I wish I could zoom in a little bit better, but this is believed.
Yeah, you think he'd already be in place?
Right there, they see somebody lying. This is facing towards where Charlie Kirk was.
Just saying. Huh. He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Whoa. From over there, ran in.
So from where they were, you have the event, and then directly back about 100+ yards are these multi-story buildings. He is believed to have been front and center, looking right at Charlie. Charlie would not have seen him because of the tent that he was under in order to give shade to his eyes. Let me show you what we have here from Alex Jones. You can see the shootings happened. Everyone ducks. And then right there, running away. Right there. Right there.
Getting right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying. He just ran from over.
So you can see right there the person running away. Now, it's believed that this is a younger person based on how quickly they jumped up and they were able to run away from the situation. Here's another one. Let me show you this. Right there, you can see this is right to the right of Charlie. Somebody was filming him for TikTok, turned their body, and you can see the shadowy figure running away. So the FBI, Kash Patel, is saying that they are deploying resources to the area in order to get this criminal. So the manhunt for Charlie Kirk's assassin is definitely underway. Now, I want to show you what some of the heartless people are saying about Charlie Kirk, how they're blaming Donald Trump. They're blaming Charlie Kirk, saying that he's the reason that he got shot. Let me just show you what some of these goblins had to say.
Because as we were just talking about a moment ago with Alan, after one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as a justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control. The carjacking situation, he used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something.
I must admit, I'm at a loss to guess as to what happens next.
All right, I know what happens next. You goblins go on and you defame Charlie Kirk and you defame President Trump and you say that this is their own fault. These people are literally wicked. Now, I'm wearing the hat that I got from Charlie Kirk's event, this bright white hat with gold 47. I donated to his group. I'm terribly upset about the whole thing. I apologize for the earlier broadcast where I struggled to compose myself. This has been really, really, really rough. Now, again, here is MSNBC talking about Charlie Kirk saying maybe one of his own people shot him. You know, Republicans, they're so wild with guns, they just shoot them in the air.
In which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
In which a shooting like this.
So it could have been one of his own fans shooting a bullet off in celebration of Charlie Kirk being great. These people ought to be ashamed of themselves. This is just so tragic. Let me show you what CNN was saying about Charlie Kirk.
He's also a controversial figure at times. He goes into these various college campuses, pushes conservative issues, gets into heated back and forth often with these students on these college campuses. But of course, none of that is violent.
None of that is violent. Charlie Kirk was one of the few people willing to hold civil debate. He never backed down. He went to England and debated. He debated all over the United States of America. He really believed that you could solve problems through talking them through and taking action, not through violence, not through shooting guns. These people are crazy. I see your comments. I just want everyone to know that's watching, I love you. I am sorry if you are hurting. I am hurting. This is very painful. I feel so bad for Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, and their two children. They don't have a dad now. And that is a tragedy. That is an absolute tragedy. Let me show you what else these goblins over on MSNBC were saying about Charlie Kirk.
Talk to me about the environment in which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, I emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off.
Oh, my apologies. That was a duplicate. Let me move over to this one. Oh, this is Governor Pritzker of Illinois. He says that he's sorry. It's a fake sorry. He then blames Donald Trump, and then you can see him smirk. This guy, watch this.
My sympathy to Charlie Kirk's family and to Charlie Kirk, who obviously has, become a target for somebody. I don't know whether it's political violence because I don't know who did it. I know they seem to have somebody in custody. But I will say that political violence, unfortunately, has been ratcheting up in this country. We saw the shootings, the killings in Minnesota. We've seen other political violence occur in other states. And I would just say it's got to stop. And I think there are people who are fomenting it in this country. I think the president's rhetoric often foments it. We've seen the January 6th rioters who clearly, have tripped a new era of political violence.
See that? See that smile? He couldn't hide that smile. Blames Donald Trump. Says that Charlie Kirk brought this on himself. These people are just absolute goblins. Let me show you another goblin. Just absolutely disgusting to me. I don't wish anything evil on this woman, but listen to what she had to say.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. He did say that gun deaths were an acceptable side effect of gun rights. Live by the sword, die by the sword. He did say that gun deaths were an acceptable side effect of gun rights.
Oh, that is Hillary Clinton's laugh. I can't believe this. There's another lady out there that's like, listen, I know we're not supposed to celebrate when people are gunned down, but let me just do it on your behalf. These people are sick. Our country is full of mentally ill people. They have Trump derangement syndrome. Some of them have, apparently, Charlie Kirk derangement syndrome. It's very, very sad what we are seeing here. So the manhunt is on in Utah. They do not have a lot of leads, but they are doing everything that they can to track this down through cell phones, through cameras on campus. I will continue to keep you updated as we know more. Let me show you something here. This is Speaker Mike Johnson tried to call for a moment of silence and a prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family. And then Democrats literally start screaming. They start screaming, this is inappropriate. This isn't what Congress is for. Well, I'll just let you guys watch. I'm going to fast forward because it's a little bit long.
The chair would ask that all members present in the chamber and those in the gallery please rise for a moment of prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family.
All right, now I'm going to skip forward.
Colorado rise.
Saying prayer's inappropriate. Then they start screaming and yelling.
Wait a minute. The House will be in order. The House will be in order. The House will be in order. The House will be in order.
I'm sorry if it's hard to hear, but they're just screaming
we will
and yelling.
join for prayer right after this, okay? The chair lays before the House.
All right. So they had to basically switch gears on what they were wanting to do. Here's something from William Wolf. This gets even worse when you consider that Charlie Kirk, more than anyone else in America on the right or the left, built his platform making a good faith effort to model civil political discourse and debate in the public square. His entire project was built on reaching across the aisle. And Vice President J.D. Vance says, this is such a good point. If you actually watch Charlie's events, as opposed to the fake summaries, they are one of the few places with open and honest dialogue between left and right. He would answer any question and talk to everyone. And that is true. The only political event I've ever been to in my entire life was a Charlie Kirk event. And during that Charlie Kirk event, he had Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks on. This guy hates Donald Trump. He's liberal. He's anti-Israel. And they came together and they had a really incredible discussion about what are the things that we could do to build our communities and build back our country. It was a really actual beautiful thing. But that doesn't seem to be what the left wants. They're going to, here's something else to point out to you guys. Remember about 10 days ago or so, I had to cover that horrible tragedy where that transgender person shot up a Catholic school on day one, literally shooting children in the middle of prayer. And then they went on TV all night saying, screw your prayers, F your prayers. Where was God? Just angry, 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 right? Those same people are now putting on Twitter, our prayers are with Charlie Kirk. Our prayers and thoughts go out to Charlie Kirk and his family. Give me a break. Bunch of hypocrites. I don't pretend to know how prayer works, but I still believe in it. And now that Charlie is gone, my prayers shift over to his family and to our country. People die. It's horrible. This is horrible. Today is a horrible day. But it's much worse for Erica and these two children. So now my prayers transfer not from saving Charlie Kirk, but to helping his family get through this tragedy. You know, you pray that a mountain will be moved so that you can move forward. But once you realize you're on that mountain, you just pray for the strength and energy to climb it. So the manhunt is on in Utah. They don't know whether there was one or two shooters. Right now, they have video of the one, and they are going to be going after this. I'll just show this one more time before I sign off with you guys. Right there, right there, right there.
Getting right up.
And this is
Yeah.
the side profile.
You would think that.
Of that same building. So if you believe in prayer, which I do, pray for the FBI to find this person. Pray for the FBI to bring this person to justice. Pray for Charlie Kirk's wife and his children. Oh, man. This is crazy stuff. I just want you guys to know I love you. If you're hurting, I am sorry. I wish I could take that hurt away. It's very, very, very sad. Okay, as I know more, I will come on and share more with you. Someone is saying they have him in custody. Unless that's like breaking news, there was an older gentleman that they brought into custody that was yelling, "Shoot me, shoot me." He was not a part of it. So unless there's breaking news, in which case I will come on again. But as of right now, the manhunt is on. They do not know who did this. They are tracking every lead that they can. And the left seems to be celebrating one of President Trump's biggest voices, Charlie Kirk's death. It's really, really gross to me. All right. I love you guys. Stay amazing. And I will see you on the next video.